Hi, I'm Royce Morales. I'm a spiritual teacher, transformational facilitator, and founder of Perfect Life Awakening. Do you ever feel like a fraud? Do you feel like you're kind of walking through life faking it, really having no clue as to what you're doing or why? A lot of people feel that way. In fact, there's been some studies about that in the last few decades. I've been teaching about it forever, but it's called the imposter syndrome. And basically, what that is a feeling deep inside that you have no idea what you're doing, and you're kind of just waiting for people to find out or bust you on that. It's again so common. I would say most people to some degree have that, even if you're highly educated and smart and accomplished. In fact, people that have those degrees next to their name a lot of times feel it even more strongly. It's something that a lot of women suffer from, a lot of minorities suffer from it. But again, I think that all of us to some degree feel as though we're faking it. So the roots of that imposter syndrome go really deep. There's a part of us that perhaps has experienced deciding that we don't know what we're doing, or maybe we did something and we judged ourselves as stupid or bad or unaware or something. And from that point on, we literally felt as though we had to fake it to survive. We had to not let anybody know that inside we feel like complete fraud. I find that being spiritually minded or sensitive, we seem to be even more prone to that because we feel more sensitively, we feel more deeply, we feel perhaps that we have a bigger mission or something important to do in life. And maybe we don't even know how in the heck we're going to do it. I find that a lot of times people with that feeling of coming here to accomplish something, it feels like, why me? Why was this given to me to do? So if you're kind of feeling that way, it's really not unusual. Most strategies that talk about the imposter syndrome just tell you to get over it, think positively, take a look at your SAT scores, see you really are smart. But that doesn't help because, like I said, it has deep roots and deep roots that go into a general feeling of lack of deservingness. And I talk a lot about that in my courses. In fact, it's one of the core things that I address in my Perfect Life Awakening courses because it's so all inclusive inside of us as beings, as humans. It might take some digging, but it is possible to get over it, not by just saying think positively or, listening to your friends telling you, oh no, you're successful, just get over it. And it's not something you're making up. It's something that, again, goes into the deep core of your consciousness. One of my students was struggling a lot with that, with the imposter syndrome. She had started her own business and it was a very entrepreneurial venture, and she had no formal education in that area. So no matter how much she succeeded, there was still part of her that was saying, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just faking it. I'm just winging it. And she found that she would subconsciously sabotage every time the business would get to a certain point financially. She would do something that would sabotage it. It was all subconscious, of course. And what she got in touch with by doing some inner work with me is a part of her that had decided at a really young age that she could not be successful. She did not deserve to be successful. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't get past that, what I refer to as the deservingness level that was deeply embedded in her core. And when she did this work and she resolved that, suddenly her business started to flourish and she didn't find herself sabotaging it in any way. And the monetary level, of course, reflected that. And she felt a lot more satisfied with the fact that even though she wasn't educated in this field, it's okay. I just think it's kind of funny that all of us have this imposter syndrome going on, and yet we hide it so well. We don't want anybody to know that we believe this about ourselves. So we're all doing it. We're all doing this little imposter dance together as humans. So, that's what we do. So the point is that it can be resolved, and that you deserve to resolve it. You deserve to come from a place of really trusting yourself and deserving to succeed in whatever it is. And it's not just, like I said, in your profession. It could be in your relationship. It could be in your life in general. We're all here to give something important to the world, no matter what it is, whether it's your business or your relationship or your parenthood, whatever that is. We are here to express who we really are, and to come from a place of deserving to know that we are real and we are authentic. If you're interested in delving further into this field or in life in general, so that you can feel more deserving, reach out. My website is roycemorales.com or perfectlifeawakening.com. If you got value from this video, hit support, hit like, tell your friends. This work is important, and it gets to the core of that undeserving part of you, so that you can get past it and really start to deserve to live your life from an authentic place. Thank you so much for listening. And I put these out quite frequently. So follow me and you'll be notified about all the videos that I'm doing. Thank you so much. Royce Morales.